Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. This is your November 2020 love reading. This is for Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but you can also check out your other signs as well. And before we get started, I want you guys to take a deep breath in and out and do it one more time. And this time as you inhale, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness you may be feeling, whether it's sadness, pain, fears, worries, stress, anything that you just don't want to hold in your spirit. And I want you, as you exhale, to push it all out of your system. And do this as many times as you need to. Think of this as your little mindful meditation moment, so that we can start this reading on a good note with a clear, open mind, open heart, so you can receive the messages that are intended for you. Okay, and we'll be doing the same thing, looking into what someone is thinking, feeling, or wants to tell you, what is in your heart space and what is in their heart space, or your future person's heart space. So as I'm shuffling, I just want you to keep that person in mind if you have someone you're dealing with already or you want to connect with, all right? And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box, where we will continue this conversation, dive in deeper. So if you are interested, just click the link below. It'll say extended and take you to the Vimeo link, all right? And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. All right, so let's get started. Happy birthday to all of you guys, my lovely Scorpios. Hopefully you will be able to celebrate in some way or do something that, makes you happy with whatever circumstance you have or whatever you have available to you. But big happy birthday to all of you guys. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is. All right, so what is someone thinking or feeling and wants to tell Scorpio, please, for November 2020? Wow, okay. I'm going through a spiritual transformation. I am going through a spiritual transformation. Yep. So whoever you're connecting with or whoever you will be connecting with is definitely going to be going through some heavy, deep transformation in their life. More so spiritually, but could also be, externally, emotionally, anything in their life. And they may come to you, you may hear from them, and you may be someone you offer your support to them or in their journey, or maybe you have a certain information or knowledge you can share with them to help them through this process. Or you are the one encouraging them as well. But they're going through some deep transformation. But I think usually these transformations in the long run are good, even if in the midst of it, they're not as pleasant. At the end, you usually find that they did more good than damage. All right, let's see. What is in your heart space? What is in Scorpio's heart space, please? Other person. Okay, so Scorpios, in your heart space we have, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Such a Scorpio thing to say, I feel. Or Capricorn. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. So basically, yeah, I hear you, but I need to figure things out my own way. So there may be something that you guys have discussed or talked about and you're like, yeah, okay, I kind of see where you're coming from, I understand, but I need to figure out on my own, and trying to make sure you're making the best decision for you without someone else influencing you. Okay, and then on their heart space we have, I don't know how I feel anymore. I don't know how I feel anymore. So this person, again, because they're going through a deep transformation that's spiritual, when that happens, you're going to start to question everything. You're going to start to question yourself, others, how you feel, how you think. So it's kind of normal for them to feel that way. All right, let's see. And I think you want them to do that because you want to make sure that they are living their life truthfully, that you want to be with someone who wants to be with you, who chooses to be with you every day, not just someone who's just like, okay, this is what I've always been doing. I'm just settling, I'm just comfortable. No, you want someone that wakes up every day and is grateful and so happy to be by your side, right? I feel like that's what most of us would want, right? I don't want someone to just be content and it's like, all right, well, I guess we've been together for so long, might as well stay with you. No, I want you to always be excited. I want us to always want each other, Let me know if you agree or not. Let's see. What's going on with all my Scorpios, please? Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story. What's going on with them for November 2020 with love? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpios. Whoa. Nala, what are you doing? Nala's like underneath my desk. I don't know what she's doing. Like a little weirdo. Okay, and then with this other person, what's going on? Okay, so Scorpio, on your end here, we have 4 of Wands, 5 of Crystals, and 7 of Swords. All right, and then on this side for this person, we have Serenity, 7 of Cups, and Page of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but of course it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. It could just be the energies that this person is playing out or acting out in. So just keep that in mind. All right, so 7 is repeated twice for you guys. So there's definitely a lot of problems, fears, doubt in regards and around the relationship and connection. Maybe both of you are having a hard time connecting with each other at this time, or maybe this is something that has been going on for a while. For them, it's more so emotional, and for you, I think it's more so of a mental thing that's going on right here. And both of them, if both are not aligned, if both of you are not mentally on the same plane and emotionally in the same space, there's going to be imbalances, right? So I think that's why you're feeling it and why they're feeling it. So right now, they're kind of going hermit. They're doing a lot of internal work, reevaluating maybe, you know, what they're doing every day, their daily activities, why they do it, what makes them wake up every morning, what makes them do the things that they do. And they're kind of being really, really nitpicky about a lot of things. Maybe this person is like a perfectionist or is very OCD, likes to do things a certain way, and so it's very hard for them to, you know, relax and get out of that. But I think right now they're trying to kind of heal themselves, trying to figure out who they are, find their inner light, inner truth. So again, this is a lot of internal transformation, spiritual things that are going on with them, but are affecting all parts, all areas. And I think for you, starting off this month, or for at least the first half of the month, you're happy. I think you're feeling very secure, very safe, motivated, inspired. I think as we enter into your season, you're home, right? This is like familiar territory. You're used to this. You like this. So you're chilling. You're feeling excited. Whereas everyone else is like, scared, right? But, oh my gosh, crazy. Nala, stop. You're like Nala at home in your playground, like, woo, excited, running around, crazy, while everyone else is freaking out. So I feel like you're starting off this month on a bang, like feeling really strong, really motivated. And a lot of you maybe are already in relationships, or you're in a serious commitment, or you're married, or you're dealing with someone. I definitely feel like most of you have someone in your life. And I think for the most part, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fun and play with each other. You guys have a good time with each other. And you see that maybe this can go somewhere. Maybe this person's even your twin flame, you know, if you believe in that or not. But you guys have a great time. And I think when things are good, things are really good. But I see that maybe when you start to have doubts or something's going on with your life, then things start to get a little bit complicated between the two of you. I feel here with the 5 of Crystals and 7 of Swords that there could be something going on in your external reality, but also mentally, and both of them are affecting each other. Maybe you lost a job, maybe you're struggling to make ends meet, maybe finances are kind of shaky, or maybe you're dealing with, you know, abandonment issues, or feeling really lonely, and you know, there's some kind of loss that maybe you had in the past that still affects you to this day. And it causes you to push people away sometimes as a defense mechanism. But I also see here that there's something mentally going on, like you've maybe prevent yourself from being fully open or fully transparent with this person. And these are all coming up on your end. So I feel like this is coming from you, Scorpio. So I'm not trying to like pick at you or, you know, blame you or anything like that at all. But I'm just saying I want you to recognize and see like why you do the things you do, and, you know, ask yourself, is this really who I am, or am I just doing this because of XXS, because of this happened? So I feel like certain problems, certain conflicts that may be happening in your own life or personal life, whether it's work, school, career, mentally, things that are creating problems and fears are causing you to push back and maybe push people away that maybe want to be in your life or want to help you, because you don't want to show that part of yourself, or you don't want to show that vulnerability. I do feel here that you may have a chance the opportunity to kind of lie or get away with something this month. Not saying that you would want to do that at all, but I do feel like you would be able to get away with it. But I encourage you not to go that route, because if you don't want that kind of karma, you don't want that kind of baggage on your hands. And even if you can get away with something, the universe is always testing you to see if you will actually play it out. Because the more power you have, the more responsibility you do. So you just want to make sure that you're not being irresponsible with certain powers and gifts that you have, and not using them for harm, because you know what harms people, and you don't want others to harm you. So just make sure you're being honest and truthful, and not doing things because you know you can get away with it. All right. And with this person, I feel like this is someone who is kind of internalizing a lot right now. Like I said, they're going through a lot of transformation in her work right now. Could be overthinking, overanalyzing. And when you pull back, or when there's tension between the two of you, they start to get confused, and emotionally they're kind of like all over the place. Why? Because they all of a sudden feel disconnected from you, and they may have, feel like there's a lot of distractions, or they're like, oh, what's wrong? Is it me? Did I do something? And so you're actually craving to be close to them, but your actions are showing opposite of that. And so this throws them off and makes them think, well, is there something wrong here between the two of us? And so this creates problems and fears for them, but emotionally they're just kind of like, whoa, all over the place. And it just really throws them off. But even in the midst of confusion, they want to connect with you. And I do feel like this person tries to. They try to be sweet with you, and they are going to continue to be sweet with you, nice with you, give you compliments, try to reach out to you, try to make your day better in whatever way, shape, or form they're able to. And I feel like they are kind of like this open book for you, and are going to put themselves out there despite maybe them not being sure of how you feel about them. And I feel like that you have this person in your hand. And I would just encourage you to try to make sure that you're being honest and not doing something for, your self-benefit or to hurt them, which I don't feel like you would intentionally want to hurt them. But I just feel like they are gonna be, this like vulnerable little cup of tea, and it's like you either can like, all right, take it and drink it and appreciate it, or just like throw it out and like break it. So it's like the power's in your hands, Scorpio. All right, but I do feel like this person is, I do also feel like they could be younger than you, possibly, if not by age, by like experience, life, stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information and continue this conversation to see what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action and move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I would love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. And you can leave me a comment if you found this helpful or enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a reading. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the extended. If not, I'll see you guys next week for your next weekly. All right, so take care, and I love you all so much. See you next time. Bye.